Hi, boys and girls. I'm excited to share today's story. It's called The Three Little Pigs and the Somewhat Bad Wolf. Now, normally when I read these Three Little Pigs story, it's the big bad wolf. But this one today is the somewhat, so it means just maybe a little bit bad. I'm interested to see why they say that. And look at these pigs look happy in this little, looks a house of brick, and look who's peeking. The big bad wolf. Okay, the Three Little Pigs and the Somewhat Bad Wolf. And Mark Teague is the author of this, and he was in the other story that we read, How Do Dinosaurs Say I Love You? So he writes many children's books. Let's see if he has some of the illustrations that are similar to the ones in the other stories, as far as how they look. Oh, I do love this. Once there were three little pigs, and they lived on a farm, as most pigs do, and they were happy, as most pigs are. But then one day, the farmer told them that he and his wife were moving to Florida. He paid the pigs for their good work, and he sent them on their way. Let's buy potato chips, said the first pig. Let's buy sody pop, said the second pig. Let's buy building supplies, said the third pig, who was altogether unpig-like. Look at, there they go, leaving the farm. Reluctantly, the others agreed. And if you're reluctant, it means you're not really convinced to do it, but you decide to. Reluctantly, the others agreed. The first pig decided to build a straw house. Since straw is cheap, which means it doesn't cost very much money, he had plenty of money left over to buy potato chips. Well, the second pig decided to build a stick house. Sticks are practically free, so he had lots of money to buy some sody pop. And there's all his pop up there that he bought. Well, the third pig decided to build a brick house. She spent all her money on bricks and mortar, but the man at the hardware store gave her a sandwich. Soon the straw house was finished, and it was dusty and musty, but the first pig did not mind. He rocked in his hammock, and he ate potato chips. Soon after that, the stick house was done. It was small, and there was no room for a bathtub, but the second pig did not mind. He took a bath, and he drank his sody pop, and he took a muddy bath. Brick by brick, the third pig worked on her house, and sometimes the other pigs would come by to watch. They had a wonderful time. Finally, the brick house was finished. It was big, beautiful, and strong, and the third pig was very happy. She filled a basket with vegetables from her garden. And look at that big, beautiful house she built. Well, the next day, a wolf came to town. He was very hungry and, remember, somewhat bad. And that says Donut Dan's. He went to a donut shop, but it was closed. This is called Hot Dog Hal's. He went to the hot dog stand, but it was locked. And finally, he went to a pizza parlor, but he wasn't allowed in. He left in a very bad mood. Oh, look at his face. You can tell by the illustration he wasn't very happy. Soon he came to a straw house. It smelled like pig. "Ooh, I like pig," he said in a not very friendly way, and he banged on the door. "Who is it?" cried the pig. "The wolf. Open up or I'll blow your house down." "I think the door is stuck," said the pig. So he huffed and he puffed, and he blew the house down. "I can't believe that worked," he said. He had never blown down a house before. Quickly, the first pig got on his scooter, and he sped away. And look who was on that, his little hen, or his chicken. The wolf moved on, hungry but confident. He came to another house. This one was built of sticks. Same piggy smell, he said, and he knocked on the door. "Who is it?" called the second pig. "Wolf. Open up or I'll blow your house down. Trust me. I've done it before. I think the door is jammed, said the pig. So the wolf took an enormous breath, and he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the house down. Look at all the sticks. I'm amazed that worked, he says. And meanwhile, pig number 2 got on his bike and he rode away, with all the ducks following. The wolf was still hungry. Very, very hungry. And you see how my voice got louder when I said very, very, because the text got bigger. Well, the hungry wolf came to a beautiful brick house, and he noticed a familiar scooter and a bicycle, and the house reeked somewhat of pig. Well, the somewhat bad wolf rang the doorbell. Who is it? Cried the pigs. The wolf. Open up or I'll blow this house down. Oh, no, said the pigs. Not now. We are watching our favorite show. Well, the starving wolf took a humongous breath, and he huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed. And after all that huffing and puffing stopped, the third pig said, Do you think he's still out there? The pigs looked through the window, and they saw the wolf collapsed on the lawn, on the grass. Well, look at that poor guy, said the first pig. He's exhausted. Maybe he needs some potato chips, the second pig added, and some sody pop. So the 3 pigs revived the wolf with some smelling salts and invited him into their house. The somewhat bad wolf was embarrassed. I was so hungry I could not think straight. Have a potato chip, said the first pig. Have a sody pop, said the second pig. Never mind that, said the third pig. Dinner is almost ready. Boys and girls, can you believe they let that wolf in their house? Oh, I hope this doesn't turn out bad. Well, since their houses were wrecked, the first 2 pigs moved in with the third pig. My house, my rules, she said. She made them clean their rooms before they went out to play. Look who's in there. And the wolf stayed too. But there was no more huffing and no more puffing, and he was hardly ever bad again. Oh, boys and girls, what a fun little story. That made me kind of tired, too, after all that reading. That was wonderful. So, and all that huffing and puffing. What I would challenge you today is to think of the characters in this story. And you can either write them or draw them. And then draw the problem in the story. What was the problem? And then illustrate or write the solution. Okay, so that's your challenge today. Illustrate or write the characters, and then the problem in the story and the solution. I hope you enjoyed my story just as much as I could. Time to have my coffee. I'll see you soon. Love you.